Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Today is the 15th of August, and today we are looking at Fountain Pen Revolution Blue Black, and this is what it looks like. Now, while we're here, I wanted to go tell you that I found it on fountainpenrevolution.com/collections/FPR-Fountain Pen Ink. Or you can go to fountainpenrevolution.com and go to ink and then FPR. They also sell Diamine and J. Arbonne, some inks. Not a whole lot, because this is their entire line right here. Not a lot. There's red, orange, pink, purple, green, black, and blue in the cartridges. And then they have bottles of blue, black, blue, black, blue, black, and blue, black. And they're 30 and 60 ml bottles. And their bottles look like this for the 30 ml and like this for the 60 ml. And they're relatively cheap. I mean, a 30 ml bottle is $6. I don't know what shipping costs, but I imagine it to be pretty reasonable. And $8.50 for a 60 ml bottle. That's, for example, I think that this is a 50 ml bottle, so it's 10 more ounces than that. I mean, 10 more milliliters than that. So like 2 cartridge fulls more than this. So if that helps, that was Kyanite du Nepal. Let's get down to business, shall we? Okay, so today today's pen is the Jinhao 992 with an EF or hooded nib. So, Fountain Pen Revolution. Now, before we go any further, let's talk for just a second about yesterday's ink. Yesterday's ink was Diamine Florida Blue. And if you see, this is with a fine pen. This is like a quadruple fine pen. And it was a catastrophe. It bled through the paper. Like, even in like the super thinnest of writing, which diamines are just really bleed through. You can see what it says, but you can also see almost directly through to where it was before. And there's just a lot of bleed through, which is annoying, but you could probably still use the backside of this paper if you were in a bind. So, let's continue on with the journal entry for the day. Today is August. We're going to go with a big A today. August 15th, 2019. And already this is just a really dark ink. So, one thing I'm noticing right off the bat is that this ink dries almost instantaneously, like maybe 3 seconds in. So, that is freaking awesome. I love almost instantaneous drying inks. Oh, I forgot to put yesterday's food. Yesterday's food we had Wendy's and I had a chicken sandwich. I had 2 chicken sandwiches actually because I was especially hungry yesterday, and sometimes you're just hungry. Now then, the pen is the Jinhao 992 with a fine hooded nib. And the ink is blue black. This is a very dark blue black. I don't see there being much give, if you want to call it, to the coloration of this. And it's a diamine ink, which means it's probably going to bleed through all the papers that we do. So, alright then. So, first impressions. Doesn't look like it's trying to bleed through, but we will see more on this tomorrow. Okay, the next book that we're going to do is the Mead. The Mead Notebook 10.5 by 7.5. Today's ink is diamine, blue black. Wait a minute. Did I just put the wrong thing? I did. Son of a berry picker. This is not diamine. I'm so sorry. Why did I think diamine? It's FPR. FPR. Sometimes it happens, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Fountain Pen Revolution Blue Black. So, this is a very well-behaved ink. So far, so good. I'm waiting a couple of seconds to see if it will go through, and a little kind of bit of bleed through where I did it heavy. Other than that, that looks really good. Now we're going to do the CVS Caliber Notebook. 4x6, 6x4. And say let's see. Gonna try and start using better amounts of this paper so that way we can do more with it. So yeah, this is a very well-behaved ink. Let me tell you, I'm so impressed so far. I mean, 10 seconds, I don't have to worry about it smearing, which, for me, that is really impressive because I hate waiting for things to dry. And also, check this out. There's no bleed whatsoever on the CVS Caliber notebook. So that is really good. The next book that we're going to go into is the memo book from Walmart.com. And this is a 3 by 5 inch 80 sheet notebook. Let's see. Where's the sticky George? Okay, there it is. So, let's see. Today's is yeah, so this is also really impressive ink so far. Very little ghosting even on where I slowed down a lot. Okay, now we're going to do the most expensive one, which is the Fabriano EcoQua 85 GSM. Mountain Pen Revolution. So, that is a really cooperative ink. If you're gonna get a blue-black ink, this is probably the one that you want. No bleed through whatsoever. This is fantastic paper too, so let me tell you. Anyway, I hope that was helpful to some of you. Oh, we're gonna do a splatter. We're gonna do a splatter. So we can put it on the interwebs. Okay, so. Have I been crossing my L's this whole time? I think I did. Oops. I didn't mean to cross my L's, but that's just what happens sometimes. My brain. Anyway. Okay. Cool. Grab my trusty. That is a very nice blue-black. So if you're looking for a real nice blue, I think this is going to be the one for you. I hope that was enjoyable for you. That is all for today, so thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Love you, bye.